Welcome back to the Hot channel. I'm the Hefe Hippie. Today we're going to rank the Scream movies from 6 to 1. I do have a list here that I should follow, but I may wing it because I don't want to have the popular opinion list. I want to have a list that's actually true to how I feel about the movies. And so we're going to just jump right into it. Number 6. I really do like this movie. It was really a toss-up between one and another. But ultimately, it came down to this movie just being slightly cheesy. I love the story, the overall story, but it's the cheesiness that will have to land it at number 6, and that is Scream 3. I love the overall story of the brother, but there's certain kill scenes and certain situations that are just outright cheesy. And for that reason, I have to put it at 6. Number 5. Well, I like the idea of what they wanted to do. I didn't truly like the execution. I don't think that there was enough big stakes. There was opportunities to have a large death, and it was completely avoided. I feel like every main character was stabbed brutally and they all walked away from it. Even some just recently stabbed 30 minutes earlier, not even showing effects of being stabbed. And that is Scream 6. I know some people are going to say, what are you doing? I love Scream 6. How can you not love Scream 6? Well, I do like the grittiness. I do like them changing where they are, being in New York, going through the bodegas, the corner stores. I love it. I love the family continuing with the arc that, the story continues, like how 1, 2, 3, 4 was based around Sydney's family, how this one is based around the killers. Sydney's family and the killer, I like that about 6, but ultimately I feel like they had an opportunity to kill Gail. They didn't kill Gail. Um, um, the main character, Jenny Ortega, literally falls from a ceiling and gets stabbed in the back or something, and she don't even show any, like, she doesn't even show any pain towards it. It's a lot of, it's bloody and it's gory, but overall, I like the story, but I just didn't like that it was no big stakes in the movie. Like, at this point, some of the originals need to die. And the fact that Gail Weathers is still living after what they did to Dewey is unacceptable. Which brings me to 4. And I love the freshness of this movie. I can't say the originality of it because it uses earlier films to basically build its own. But I love the idea that went into it, how it made me guess and wait to the very, very end to figure out who it was. But I will always hate them for killing Dewey and having a girl pick him up off his feet and throw him across the floor to kill him. That is Scream 5. I know. I know a lot of y'all like Scream 5 way higher. Or maybe you have Scream 6 way higher. But for me, there's a couple of things about it that just annoys me. There's a scene close to the end where it's like you're trying to do the whodunit and you're trying to get us to guess who it is, but there's no way that the killer could did all of these things and still be with everybody that we just saw them with in the last scene. Like this. The girl killer was with whoever she was outside in the room. The guy had went down into the basement while the girl was on the couch. And then the girlfriend, where it was, who knows, probably with the other killer for all I know right now. But all this killing was going on, and people getting chased and stabbed around, and the girl was getting stabbed on the couch, and all this is going on, and then they all convene back together right after the stabbing. The guy comes up from up the stairs, the girl comes from around the corner with the other girl, and it's like, there's no way that anybody could stab anybody, throw their uniform off, and come back like not out of breath. So it's things like that that really blew me with that one. So that's why I chose 5 at 4. Sorry. Number 3. I struggle with number 3 because it's so obvious what the top 2 people always say. But number 3 to me is a great movie. It's a tremendous follow-up. And I do, again, love the connection of that first grouping of Scream movies. However, what separates 2 and 3 to me is the motivation. And while the mom is a great character to use and to have the motivation, the partner wanting to use scary movies as a defense is just not strong enough to get past 3 to me. So for number 3, we're going to say Scream 2. I know. Yeah, what? He said Scream 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
But it's the truth. And it's a good movie. I hate seeing my boy Jamie Kennedy die in that van. Even tricking Sydney with the boyfriend on the, hung up, and Mickey's playing with her mind saying like, oh, you could trust your boyfriend. Oh, like, oh, you can give up the act now. Beautiful, beautiful. But it doesn't touch number 2. I love the motivation of number 2. I love the subtle hints at who is the person. If you really paid attention, a couple of these movies actually tell you who the killers are if you just listen, pay attention to what they're saying. And I really enjoyed Scream 4. I love Scream 4, which is my number 2. I love the cousin being jealous and wanting the attention for herself, and even having the boyfriend and the way he set up the girl outside. And she wanted to make out with him and all this, and he's like, oh, you waited till now, just I love the motivation behind it, and that it was just simple. She wanted notoriety. She wanted to be her sister. She wanted all the attention. That's something that a lot of people do in real life. And I understood that. That felt more real. The way she was crazy, like when she thought she killed Sydney and jumped through the table and beat herself up and laid right beside her with her hand cupped the same way. Yo, I think that the story is just dope. Like, go back and I want y'all to know, I've watched each of these like 6 or 7 times over the past like 2-3 months. I've just been watching it, like going to sleep, wake up in the middle of the day, just watching it. And it's better than what you think. Go back and check it out. And obviously, the godfather of them all, the classic, number 1, for me is Scream 1. Obviously, it's the best of them all. The execution, the storytelling, the characters, the 2 killers. Wow. Like, oh man, that was so dope as in my childhood, watching my teen years, watch it as a young adult, watch it as a 30-year-old man. I completely love Scream and can watch Scream all day. I am looking forward to what's coming with Scream 7, and I'm actually going to do a video coming soon about what I think Scream 7 should be. And I know when I tell y'all this idea in my mind, you're going to say, yo, they got to do this. It's only right. So that's my 6. Number 6, Scream 3. Number 5, Scream 6. Number 4, Scream 5. Number 3, Scream 2. Number 2, Scream 4. Number 1, Scream 1. Like and subscribe if you like this type of content. There's more coming. I'm the Hefe Hippie. Y'all take it easy.